Sunday. It is Sunday, February 15th. It is the day after Valentine's Day. I hope everybody had a good one. I did, y'all. I am so excited. My third book came out yesterday, so it is officially launched and available over on Amazon, and I will put the link in the description box for you guys. I am so excited. Thank you to the people who have already contacted me and said that you wanted a copy from me, so you want to buy it directly from me, autographed, signed. So thank you so much for that. Those should be coming soon, and I will get those to you. Everybody else, if you would like to purchase, like I said, the link is in the description box below, and you can place your order for that now. It is available. Y'all, today's video should be pretty short. I have, y'all, if I look tired, I'm sorry. I know I have my glasses on. When I wear my glasses, that's how you know I am tired, okay? So I've been dealing, with family emergencies for the past week. Everything is looking good. Everything's, slowly improving. I just thank God that, that is happening. But I wanted to talk about how important it is to take care of yourself. Like, God only gave us one body, and it is super important that we take care of this one body. And, a lot of times it's easier said than done when, people are like, well, don't stress or don't worry, or you gotta, exercise, or you gotta eat right, or you gotta do this. It all sounds good. Like, we all know what's good, right? We all know we need to exercise every day. We all know we need to eat healthy. We all know we need to drink water and stuff. So we know it. It's a matter of actually doing it. And since I have, been dealing with this family emergency, I've been taking a very close look at my own life and seeing that I need to change my diet. Like, exercise is fine. Like, I work out consistently. Right now, because I've been so stressed and the cortisol and, all the things, like, my body is being inflamed from that. So I'm like puffy and, just tired and just all the things because of the stress. And because of the stress, I have not been eating the way that I know that I should be eating. And even before this happened, like, y'all know it was my birthday last week. So I was on vacation, and when you're on vacation, you're just like, look, I'm on vacation, I'm going to enjoy it. And it was my birthday, so I was not eating the healthiest. And then when I came back, I started back on the healthy eating, but then I had a family emergency happen, and then that threw the eating healthy out of whack all over again. So now I'm like, okay, I have to get serious about what I'm eating, because working out is no problem. Even though I've been dealing with this emergency with my family, I have gotten 3 workouts in. So I worked out 3 days last week, which is good. It's better than nothing. But I pretty much work out every day with one rest day. So the working out part I got, but the eating part, y'all, when I tell you, I'm a foodie, I love food. I think I mentioned this in videos before. So that is where I have to focus, because the food in America, y'all, it is not healthy for us at all. The chemicals and things that they put in there, those chemicals are banned in other countries, but we consume them on a regular basis, and this is why we have high numbers of obesity and diabetes and high blood pressure and cancer and all the things, because of the stuff that they are putting in the food. And then the materials and things that we use, like we use aluminum foil, which is not good because it's a heavy metal. We use plastic, which is not good because it gets in the body and in the blood, and once it's in there, it's hard, you can't get it out. We're using toxic things to heat our food in. Like, people heat their food oven plastic in the microwave. The microwave is not good because of the radiation. Like, it's just so many factors that affect our health. And it's not easy to make changes, especially when it's something that you've just done your entire life. But it's really important that we make those changes, because your body, like the way God designed our bodies, first of all, is absolutely amazing. Like, how people can say they don't believe in God or there's no God, I don't understand, because we can look at our own bodies and know that there is a God. And He wants us to take care of the bodies that He has blessed us with and given us, and we do not do that. And it's important that we do that, because He wants us to live a long, healthy life. But so many people are dying early because they are not taking care of themselves. And so I am starting the healthy journey with my diet. I encourage you guys to do it with me if that's something that you're interested in, because I am very serious about getting my health on track, because there are certain things that run in my family that, you know, are genetic and passed down, and that's something that I do not want to pass to myself, and that's something that I do not want to pass on to my children. So we are generational curse breakers, and diseases is a generational curse that it's time to break off of our bloodlines, because God, you know, Jesus came to give us life and life more abundantly, not to have a short life and a life full of sickness and disease, and, you know, you can hardly get around and all this stuff. Like, that's not what God wants for us. And so we have to start taking better care of ourselves. And I also wanted to say that it's important that we spend time with the people that we love, because life is long, but life is also short. Like, people are here one day and then the next they're not. And spend time with the people who are important to you, and spend time with the people that you love, especially family, because when they're gone, you're never going to get them back. You know, and I know people love to say, oh, well, I'll see them, you know, in the next life, or you don't know if they're going to heaven, and you don't know if they're going to hell. They might have the appearance of being saved and knowing Jesus and all of that, but you don't really know their heart and their heart posture, and if they really had a solid relationship with God. Right? So people on the outside, they might look good, just like somebody might look good, but you don't know they got HIV based off of how they look. It's a bunch of people that look good and healthy, but they're disease ridden. So, you know, spend time with your family now while you can. Give people their flowers now. Don't wait until they're dead to be trying to give them flowers and say the things that you want to say when they can no longer hear you. Like, tell them that you love them now. Tell them how important they are to you now. They need to hear it now, not when they're in the casket or the grave, because they can't hear you. And then your job, because I know a lot of people are like, well, you know, they can't take time off work. Like, even when they're sick, like, they still be trying to go to work. Or, you know, if an emergency or whatever happens, like, they are so concerned about their job. And I understand, you know, we all got bills and things to pay and, you know, what have you. But your job, if something happened to you, you better believe that those people will have you replaced within 5 minutes. So you're doing all that. A lot of people are dying early deaths for a job that wouldn't give 2 cents about them if something seriously happened to them. And in this country, America, and trust me, I love America. I am a very proud American. But when it comes to the way that we handle certain things like stress and you know, our jobs and stuff in other countries, they handle it differently. In other countries, they don't work themselves to death. They take the time for holidays and things. I remember when I went to the Dominican Republic, this was like, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. And I don't think I would go back because y'all, what I tell you, I had gotten some serious inquiry reports, and then oh my gosh, I don't know if I would go back. But anyway, that's not important. So it was a man there from, I think, London or either Australia, one of them, and he, was asking, like, I went with ex-boyfriend, and he was like, we was just small talk conversation. He was asking how long we were there for. I think we were there for like a week, and he was like, that's it? And we were like, yeah. And it was another person there from, I can't remember where country they were from, but they were surprised that we were only there for a week. And then the guy that we were talking to was like, well, yeah, they're American. They only take vacations 3 to 7 days, whereas other countries, they take holiday and it's a couple weeks off and they're on vacation. So, and then it's the way that they live is not as, now granted, it could be because we're on vacation, so we don't really see the day-to-day, but from what I have seen, they're not as stressed and as go as we are over here. And I know a lot of other countries, like they're poorer or, what have you, but they come across as happy. You know what I mean? Like even though they don't have a lot, they have their life, they have their family, and they're happy. So America could really take some pointers from other countries in the way that we live and, do things. But yeah, okay, I feel like I'm starting to ramble, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short. The gist that I want you to get is to take care of yourself, exercise, change your diet to a healthy diet. I'm starting the Mediterranean diet. Make sure you're getting your sleep. Now that everything is, good, with my family member, I am going to get back on my routine and making sure that I'm going to bed early and getting the sleep that I need, and make sure I'm drinking enough water. I haven't really been drinking, a lot of water like I should. And, making sure that I am doing the meditations and things that I've been doing. There's an app I use called the Daily Calm, and they have it's Tamara Livet, I think it's her last name, but she has 10-minute meditation things, and it's like you're just deep breathing. It's not like one of those yoga clear your mind type things. It's more so you're focusing on your breathing. She'll and then she's talking through it a little bit, where it's she talks about letting go and finding peace, just different things. But it really does help bring down your stress levels. It helps a lot. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine, but do deep breathing where I think it's you inhale for 10 seconds, you hold for 4 or 7, something like that, and then you exhale slowly. And that does help reverse the stress and help center you and balance you and get you back focused. And then, like I said, spend time with your family, spend time with your loved ones, let people know how much you care about them while they are here to hear it and feel it and all the things, because when they're gone, and you don't want to have any regrets. You don't want to be crying saying, I wish I would have called more, I wish I would have, went to see them more, or what have you. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and end the video. Thank you guys for watching. I will be back on here soon. I got to record a podcast episode later when I get home. So Spotify, make sure you have, if you have Spotify, and I'm also on Apple Podcasts. So it's called Let's Talk, and it's audio only. So, and I talk about different things on there. Sometimes it might be kind of sort of the same stuff that I talk about on here, but for the most part, it's usually something completely different. So make sure you are have downloaded my podcast so that you can get the stuff that I talk about over there as well, and that will be in the description box below for you. And I still have my merchandise. I made some new sweatshirts and I think long sleeve shirts as well. So go to the store and make a purchase. That'll be in the description box. Make sure you're following me on social media. All of that will be in the description box as well. Okay, so I hope you all have an amazing day. Take time for yourself today, and I will see you guys soon. God bless.